Hey, I'm Kelly. Welcome to class. Today you need a resistance tube, which you should check by running your fingers along it like this to see if there's any nicks or wearing. Once you've checked it, place it out of the way, ready for our warm-up. I suggest you wear some sturdy athletic shoes, keep some water handy for hydration. We are doing a strength and mobility circuit for today's class. So we'll work on strength and mobility, which is flexibility in motion. Let's get warmed up. Bring your feet a little wider than your shoulders. Point your toes straight ahead. Soften your knees and lengthen out through your spine. Take a little brace on your core muscles so you can feel some support by engaging those muscles. Roll your shoulders back a few times and then lengthen the spine. Hands on the front of the thighs. Lift your chest. Hinge at the hips. Hinge. Lift. Press hips forward and then come up. Hinge. Keep your knees soft. Lift up. Press and lift up. 2 more times. Hinge. Stretching the backs of your thighs. Press, opening the front of the hips. 1 more time. Hinge. Lift. Press and come up. Hands on the front of the thighs. Squat down and up. Keep your chest facing forward, shoulders are back. Your spine is very lengthened and upright, but you're hinging at the hips as you sit back. It's a slight hinge. It's more that you're sitting back, that you're hinging at the hips. So make sure that you're keeping your spine lengthened and the shoulders are down and back. Warming up the legs and the whole body with these squats. Now squat down, reach across to the left. Squat again, reach to the right. Squat, left. Reach across, let's do it 1 more time each side. Squat and reach, release the heel on the reach. Now reach side to side. Again, release the heel. So you swivel the foot, reach across, thumb up. You're reaching level with your shoulder. Pull back through your opposite elbow. Keep a proud chest. Rotation helps warm up the spine. It loosens up your upper back, your thoracic spine. Let the hips move with you so your lower back is remaining stable. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now swing the arms. Easy arm swings. Tap the toe. Four, 3, 2, reach side to side. Reach, shift. Reaching down to the inside of your opposite knee. Hinging forward at the hips. Pull your opposite elbow back, bend one knee at a time, warming up the groin muscles. 4, 3, 2, hold to the right. Now sit back, lift up, other side. Sit back, lift up. Open the toes out to the side so that your heels are turned in and your toes are out. Squat down into a sumo squat. Shift side to side, opening through the groin, getting ready for our sumo squats that are coming up. Open the knees, press the knees back, stretch the groin. Bring your toes forward, squat and lift up. Step in a little closer, circle the hips. Circle the hips the other way. Roll your shoulders back. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, pull down and roll your shoulders. Let's pick up our tubing and get into our mini circuit training. You're probably wondering what a mini circuit is. It's just we're going to do 6 exercises in a little mini circuit, 3 on the right, 3 on the left, and then we do our mobility. Anchor the tube underneath your right foot, pull up to the hips, have your feet parallel, and then if you want more challenge, pull all the way up to the insides of your shoulders. Thumbs point back, chest is lifted. You step diagonally back into that squat, sink down, open the knees, and step in. And just like that, we repeat it. Open and in. Sit back through the hips. Keep your chest open. Step out to 3/4. So if you were standing on a clock with your right foot at 12 o'clock, your left foot steps out to 8 o'clock, not to 6 o'clock. So don't go side on, just a 3/4. All right, now step back through your right leg, bring your hands down, bring your left hand onto your hip, chest up, chest scoop, bring the arm across and back. Let's go. Across and back. So we do a lower body exercise, an upper body exercise, and then we combine the two moves so that we get 2 sets per muscle group. Then we do everything on the other side before we move to our mobility movement, our mobility exercise. Bring that arm across. 2 more. And 1 more. Press across. Now we combine it. A little complex. It looks like this. You step out, in, step across, and loop. Do it with me now. Step out, in, forward, and across with the arm. Bring your arms up. Out. Up. Scoop. And lift. Out. Up. Scoop. And lift. Scoop and lift. Here's the last one. Out, step in, step forward, scoop, and let's do the other side now. Anchor underneath your left foot, pull up to the hips, or for more challenge, pull up to the shoulders. Keep your left foot at 12 o'clock. You step diagonally back with the right foot to 4 o'clock. You ready? Here we go. Out and in. Your left leg is working a little harder than the right, even though you're stepping back onto the right leg. Press both knees open. So you'll feel the side of your thigh pressing the tubing back on the left side. Let's do 1 more. Now step back with the left leg, bring your hands down, right hand onto the thigh, left hand to the side of the thigh, you scoop across. Let's do it together, scoop across. Scoop across. And you're strengthening your chest on the left side. As you do that, keep your shoulder pulled back. Keep the shoulder pulled back so you're not rounding your back. Bring the arm across, squeeze through your chest, press. All right, now we combine it. This is complex. Thinking cap on, you step out, step forward, and scoop. Do it with me now. Hands up, squat, come up, step forward, and scoop. 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 This just feels good, working a lot of important muscles all at once in our second set. Okay, take the tube out from underneath your foot, put it down, separate your feet, shake out your hands. Now, circle and shift, circle and shift. Keep all 10 toes facing forward. Big circle, keep your knees soft. On the hip circle, shift, circle. Mobilizing the hips and groin. Circle and shift. Let's do one more. Now come into that sumo squat again, and let's work on mobility in the thoracic spine. That's the area of the spine from here to here. So come into that sumo squat, shift a little side to side and press the knees back. So press the knees back. Drop your right shoulder down, look up over your left shoulder. Other side, look up over your right shoulder, press the left knee back. Switch again. Switch again. Just moving in and out of the stretch. Moving in and out of the stretch. Come back to the center, open the knees, squat a little bit lower, shift, and come up. Okay, that was our first mini circuit. Pick up your tubing, and let's get ready for our second mini circuit. Side lunge to the right. So we'll anchor underneath the left foot. Bring both handles into your right hand and bring the handle to the hip. Other hand on the front of the thigh. Big step out and push off. Join me now. Big step out and push. Hinge at the hip a little so you're coming forward with the torso. Big step out. Push the floor away. Sink and sit back. Very good. Okay. Next move is a row. Big step back with your right leg. So you're staggering the left leg forward. Hand on the thigh. Hinge a little forward. Row up. Let's do it. Row. And drive your elbow back. Press the shoulder down. Use your hand on the thigh to support that slight forward hip hinge. Drive your elbow back. Squeeze the shoulder blade in and down like you're sliding your shoulder blade towards your opposite hip pocket, like an X on your back with your shoulder blades. Other shoulder blade is held back too. 4, 3, 2. Okay, now we combine it. Side lunge and row together. Side lunge and row. So you step out, you row, and you step in. Ready? Let's go. Lunge, row, and in. Keep all 10 toes facing forward. Draw your shoulder back on the row. Get a little rotation in your upper back, your thoracic spine. Draw it back. One more. Very good. Let's do the other side. Take the tube out from underneath your left foot. Anchor it under the right. Take a little step to your right to give you space. To the left. Hand on the hip. Other hand on the thigh. Let's go. Lunge. And push out. Big step. Keep all 10 toes facing forward. Push off. So you push the floor away. with your left foot. That makes the left leg do the work. More than halfway through the class right now. Very good. Okay, now step back with your left leg. Stagger the right leg forward. Hand on the thigh. Hinge. Straighten out your left arm. You row back. Let's do it. Row back. You're slightly hinged forward. You've got support on your right hand for your torso. Draw your shoulder back. Draw your elbow back. Don't think of pulling the hand to the shoulder. Think of pulling the hand to the side of the ribs and pulling the shoulder back. Draw it back. One more. Good. Now we combine it. Side lunge and row. So, side lunge, row, and step in. You ready? Hand on the thigh, chest lifted. Let's go. Side, the row, and in. Little rotation in your upper back. Draw it back. Draw it back. That's it, we're almost there. Then we move back to mobility. One more. There it is. Okay, take the tube out from underneath your foot, put it to the side. Check out your arms. Now, feet hip distance. Step your right leg back onto the ball of the foot. Reach your hands forward. Rotate, step in, press the heel and lift the heel. Dip down, rotate, come forward, press the heel and up. Dip down, rotate, press the heel, stretching the calf. One more, rotate and up. Press the heel and step forward. Let's do the other side. Feet, hip distance. Take a big step back with your left leg. We're opening the front of the left hip. Here we go. Dip down, rotate, come back and press the heel. Make sure your back foot is parallel when you press the heel to the floor. So keep all 10 toes facing forward. Dip down, rotate, come back and press the heel down. Feel that stretch in the calf, up, dip, rotate and come up. Feel that opening in the front of the hip and then the calf, come up. There it is. All right, our final set. One last sequence. One last mini circuit. Pick up your tubing, make sure you bend your hips, flex at the hips and knees. Anchor the tubing underneath your right foot. I always like to anchor it under the arch of the foot. Pull up to the hips, or for more challenge, pull up to the insides of your shoulders. Rear lunge. Let's go. Lunge back. Now that lunge should feel pretty easy and natural after our stretch we just did. Hopefully for you, it feels good to me. I hope it's the same for you. Big step back. Keep the knee lined up, your front knee lined up with the toes. Last one. Good, now hands come down. Biceps and triceps. And we're gonna do this with both hands because we're combining muscle groups. Okay, that's the reason. Biceps, hinge, triceps, arms straight, triceps, lift up, biceps, biceps, hinge, straighten your arms, arms stay straight, lift up, come up, curl and curl, hinge, elbows high, press, lift, come up and curl. Okay, now we combine it. We add the lunge with the biceps and triceps. So bring your hands up to begin. So the tubing's on the outside of the hand. Lunge back, lunge, step in, hinge, press, lift, come up, bicep curl, bicep hold, lunge. I'll turn side on, hinge, straighten the arms, lift, curl and curl. One more, lunge, up, hinge, press, lift and curl. Let's do the other side. Rear lunge, left leg's the working leg. That means the right leg moves back to the hips or to the shoulders. Let's go. Lunge and step in. Big step back. You're stepping back onto the ball of the foot like you did with the lunge we did in mobility. Big step back. Bend both knees. Dip down. One more. Okay. Hands come down. Biceps and triceps combined. I'll turn side on so you see a little better. So we go. Biceps, biceps, hold, hinge, straighten the arms, lower the arms, lift the arms, come up, curl and curl, hold, hinge, straighten the arms, lift the arms, keeping them straight, lift up, curl and curl, hinge, straighten the arms, lower, lift the arms, curl and curl. All right, now we combine it. This will test your brain as well as your body. Okay, so this time the tubing is on the outside of the wrists. Lunge, lift, hinge, extend the elbows, lower the hands, lift the arms, come up, curl and hold. Lunge, lift, hinge, extend the elbows, lower the arms, lift the arms, keeping them straight, lift up, curl, one more time, lunge, lift, hinge, straighten the arms, lift the arms, curl. All right, dumbbell down, tubing down, step a little bit to your left, stand on your left leg, circle the hips, step, sweep the arms. You ready? Let's do it again. Circle, step, sweep, circle, step, sweep. There's a lot of balance, there's a lot of control. Release the heel. One more. Circle, step, and sweep. All right, got a little step to your right. Let's do the other side. Circle, step, sweep, swivel the foot. Try it again. Circle, step, sweep. Circle, step, sweep. Let's do two more. Circle, step, and sweep. Circle, step, and sweep. feet hip distance. Step your left leg back so your toe aligns with your heels. Bend both knees, sink down so you feel a stretch in the left ankle and calf. Hinge at the hip, lift up. Hinge at the hip, lift up. Other side. Stagger your feet. All 10 toes face forward. Feet at hip distance. Bend the knee, feeling that stretch in the ankle and calf of your right leg. Then flex your right foot. Hinge and lift. Hinge and lift. All right, that was it. We're just going to do some more stretching and you're done. So stand on your left leg, shift. If you want to hold on to a wall, a sturdy chair or a table, please do so. Pick up your right foot. Take a hold of your shin, ankle or foot and draw that back. Keeping your feet, keeping your knees close together, lift up. Now draw the leg back so you're opening through the front of your thigh. Either holding onto something or balancing with me. Take a big step back. Dip down and hold. Opening through the front of your right hip. Lift your chest. And then press the heel to the floor. Stretching out the calf. We're getting some of the important areas of the body that tend to be tight, that affect our ability to move functionally well. Our important muscles. Step in and now flex the front foot. Hinge at the hips, hands are on the thighs, turn the toe out. Hinge a little deeper and come up. Shift onto your right leg. Find your balance, pick up the left foot, holding onto the shin, ankle or foot. Knees close together, drop your tailbone. So drop your tailbone, lift your chest, take a big step back, dip down, drop your tailbone, feel that opening through the front of your left hip, right where my hand is tapping. Lift your chest, and now press your heel to the floor, stretching out the calf. Step in, flex your right ankle. I had to think about that for a second. And hinge. Hands are on the thigh to support. Turn your toe out. Hinge a little deeper. Feel that stretch down the back of your thigh into the ankle. Right down the back of your leg. And come up. Separate the feet comfortably apart. Rotate the body side to side. Release the heel. Easy torso rotations, just letting the arms swing. Tall through your posture, loosening the arms. Okay, now bring the right arm across, drop it down, press your shoulder away from the ear, and pull back, roll the shoulder. Other side, bring the arm across, hug it against the body, press your shoulder down, and then open back and roll the shoulder. Reach both fingertips towards the floor, stretching the shoulders away from the ears. Tilt the right ear over to the right shoulder and feel that stretch right down the side on the left of your neck. Lift up, other side, tilt the head. Keep reaching down with your fingertips. That keeps the shoulders down and assists in the stretch. Lift up. Now, turn your head all the way to the right. Look over your shoulder. Look forward. Look over your left shoulder. Look forward. Tuck your chin. Lift up. Inhale. Exhale. And we are done. I love mini circuits. It's such a fun, quick way to efficiently train the whole body. When you combine it with mobility like that, it leaves you feeling refreshed and invigorated. I know I do, and I hope it's the same for you. I can't wait to move with you again. Bye for now.